baby's first meal will be the most biologically complex meal it will ever eat. Breast milk contains living immune cells, antibodies, hormones, and enzymes that formula cannot replicate. Despite these medical advantages, the formula industry is growing in the billions. Breastfeeding provides unique health benefits for both the infants and mothers, yet social and commercial influences contribute to the declining rate of breastfeeding worldwide. The increased usage of formula diminishes breastfeeding priorities, despite medical evidence that supports newborn development. Baby formula was created as a healthy alternative to breastfeeding. It was not created as a substitute. Women are choosing formula at alarming rates. The World Health Organization and UNICEF recommend exclusive breastfeeding for the first 6 months of life and continued breastfeeding with complementary food throughout 2 years. To understand the depth of this issue, this presentation will examine the medical benefits of breastfeeding, the challenges that mothers face, and the social influences that have an impact on breastfeeding practices. As our population increases, the usage of formula increases. This has an effect on our development of babies worldwide. Breast milk provides immune protection and supports the development of babies that can't be replicated through formula. According to the CDC, breastfed babies experience fewer illnesses. Breast milk builds against various medical conditions. It reduces the risk of child obesity by 25%. It reduces the risk of diabetes and asthma. It lowers the risk of chronic illnesses. Cholesterol is the milk that's first produced after childbirth. It's rich in immune cells and it's considered liquid gold. Natural antibodies such as IgA supports a baby's immune system against ear, gastrointestinal, and respiratory infections. Breast milk contains natural DHA hormones and growth factors that formula cannot replicate. Breastfeeding is also better for digestion. It has protein and digestive enzymes that helps break down fat and nutrients. Breastfeeding babies also have less constipation, less gas, softer stools, and fewer digestive issues. Formula, on the other hand, requires more processing in a baby's body. Babies actually absorb more nutrients through breastfeeding. Breastfeeding also changes in composition as the baby is developing. Formula is one consistency, one recipe throughout the baby's entire development. Fore milk is higher in water. It provides better hydration. Hind milk has more fat and calories to help satisfy hunger. Breast milk also enhances a baby's development. Research shows that breastfed babies have higher IQ. Not only is breastfeeding beneficial for an infant, but it also is beneficial to mothers. Mothers experience significant physical, emotional, and practical advantages for breastfeeding. Breastfeeding has tremendous benefits for the female body. The American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists states that breastfeeding benefits mothers by lowering illnesses and medical conditions. Again, breastfeeding has tremendous health benefits for mothers. It reduces the risk of breast and ovarian cancer. It reduces the risk of type 2 diabetes, as well as lowers your high blood pressure and osteoporosis, arthritis, and it lowers the risk of postpartum depression. Breastfeeding promotes a mother's emotional well-being and promotes bonding. Skin-to-skin contact helps mothers feel close and attached to their babies. This also helps provide comfort and security. It also provides confidence to mothers on learning their baby's cues and knowing their baby's needs. Breastfeeding also stimulates oxytocin. Oxytocin is also considered a love hormone. This promotes relaxation, reduces stress, and lowers cortisol. Frequent contact with their babies as well. Mothers can be in tune with their baby's cues. Breastfeeding has practical and financial advantages. Breastfeeding is always available as is in human temperature, while as formula, you have to mix it, you have to sterilize it, and you have to prep it. Families can save thousands of dollars by avoiding formula costs. Formula can run up to $40 to $55 a tin. It can usually last up to 3 weeks since it is perishable. A mother would need to buy a whole year's worth of formula, and I'm sure, as you know, that will add up. While modern infant formula is a safe and promising alternative for families, it was created as a medical necessity. When breastfeeding is available, it will always be superior. Now you can understand why the CDC and the WHO continues to encourage breastfeeding and support world initiatives. Modern society has created conditions that make breastfeeding more challenging. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture and the Special Supplement Nutrition Program for Women, Infants, and Children, mothers are encouraged to breastfeed unless there is a medical reason that prevents it. Breastfeeding rates have declined, creating a national crisis. According to the WHO and the United Nations of Children's Fund, breastfeeding is recommended up until 6 months. Globally, 44 to 48% are exclusively breastfeeding under the international targets. U.S. has improved their breastfeeding initiatives, but still remains low compared to other countries. According to CDC, only about 1 in 4 U.S. infants are exclusively breastfeeding up until 6 months. Women have adapted to modern lifestyle demands that make exclusive breastfeeding challenging. Today, families rely on dual income, which puts pressure on mothers to go back to work. Mothers also have limitations on their paid family leave to return back to work. Also, there's lack of public and work accommodations for pumping, which makes it a little bit more challenging. Another issue that mothers face is the social attitudes of breastfeeding in public. Due to these barriers, global health organizations have launched initiatives to increase breastfeeding rates. The World Health Organization and UNICEF created the Global Breastfeeding Collective to support breastfeeding initiatives worldwide. Baby formula is a lucrative industry. It is currently generating in the billions. These companies aggressively market to doctors and parents, influencing their feeding decisions. Today, we've learned that breast milk is uniquely designed to protect babies from diseases, help support their growth, and adapt to a baby's nutritional needs. Breastfeeding also provides long-term physical, emotional health benefits to mothers. Finally, we've examined how workplace demands, social expectations, and influences are shaping the decline in breastfeeding. Formula has a very important role in our society as an alternative medical necessity. But when breastfeeding is possible, it is always important to have it available because research will show that it is the best medicine for babies. Babies go gaga for boobs. You should too, otherwise we will be in a world crisis.
That's it.
Turn around on us. Mama. Gaga. The first part and the last part is like Jesus. Straight into like.
Oh, that was long.
Yeah. Breast milk.
We missed a goal. Anya.